Welcome back to some more Final Fantasy XII, the Zodiac Age. And we finally made it. We finally made it down to Lowtown here. So, is this like a city within a city? Where all the peasanty of the peasants go? Vaughn, did you go see the parade? Me? Are you kidding? Won't even become a sky pirate watching parades. Gotta keep training. Today we're training to hunt treasure. I'm gonna hide, and you have to find me. I'll be somewhere down in the South Sprawl. Hop to it, mateys. Last one to find me is a buckethead. Lowtown, yeah, I like Lowtown. You got your North Sprawl in the north, and what was down south? Oh right, the South Sprawl. That old darling down there is something else. Get him talking, there's no telling when he'll stop. Angry? Of course I'm angry. Isn't it obvious? Living down here the past 2 years, watched by guards whenever I go to the city? Sure, they let you move up there if you have the gil for it, but who has that kind of coin? I'm not sure how much more of this I can stand. Sure is tough being a sky pirate, but I guess it'll be worth it when I can fly all over, anywhere I want. That'll be the day, but there's no rushing it. Slow and steady wins the race, that's what I say. Grown-ups never cease to amaze me. When we first moved down to Lowtown, they said they couldn't live in such a place. Now they pay it no mind. I don't know if they're just being brave or strong, or maybe they've just given up. They're getting used to it. Wasn't easy converting Lowtown into someplace livable. I remember when it was nothing more than a maze of storehouses. Just look at these hanging rugs, for example. May not be much, but they help make the place a little more homey. I got stuck up in the city when the Imperial sealed off Lowtown, which would be fine if it hadn't meant my daughter missing the parade. She's been throwing a fit, going on about how it's not fair. I got to see it, but she didn't. She's got to understand we have to do what the Imperials say. Excuse me, do you think you could tell me where old Dallin's house is? Of course, the South Sprawl. I never have a map when I need one, Just keep heading down this passage, right? Fine, pa. Blast those Imperials heading up to the city. I was the right of any proper Damascan. When slam, gate shut in my face. I can't fathom what it is they expected us to do had we gotten up there. Must be hiding away the rubbish left, lest we offend the good consul's nose. You've come to make a purchase, yes? Oh, my apologies. My store has no wares fit for children, I'm afraid. See that house on the corner? Well, it's empty now. You see, the man who'd been living there recently passed away. He had fled from New Booties during the war, the poor dear. If I'm not mistaken, that Sikh laughing in the shop just across the way was his landlord. Back before the war, I led a fine life up in the city. But I refused to bow my head to the Imperials, so they took everything I had and forced me to live here in Lowtown. My husband died protecting me and my son during the war. I'm only glad that I survived. I'm only glad that I survived, not for myself, but for our child. No one should have to grow up alone in a world like this. The consul can talk all he wants, but he'll never fool us down in Lowtown. We remember who it was that brought down Damascus. No fair. No fair doesn't even... Oh, she got tossed into the air at that parade. I want to get tossed in the air too. Magello keeps all the provisions for his shop over there in Storehouse 5. You shouldn't be poking around in there. It's locked for a reason, you know. Hey, Vaughn. You here for more rat hunting? The door's open and ready to go. I still can't get that door on the left open, though. Old Dolan said it led someplace really important. Can't wait to see what's inside. A new Imperial consul? What difference does it make? I don't care if they send the Emperor himself. Rabanastre belongs to Damascus. Business been mighty slow. Help me out and buy something, would ya? Damn, I'm down to 2 potions? That's crazy. Probably should buy a few more. I didn't realize I was that low. City's off limits till further notice. That's all they said before locking us down here. No explanation, nothing. A little while ago, I heard it was... A little while ago, I heard it was 'cause there was a parade for some important person from the Empire. What did they think we'd try to do? Breaks me heart. All these poor orphans, it's a hard life for them. Try and keep it under your hat, but there's a bank of folks working to free Damasco right here in Lowtown. Still, if it means war, I'll pass. The grown-ups told me all about how come we have to live underground. You want to hear? Sure, why not? They told me we all used to live above ground. My house was up there too, but I don't remember. But then there was that war against the Empire 2 years ago, and Damascus lost. So that made us be under control of the Empire too. Then when the Imperials come to Rabanastre, they ordered everybody to move down here. The Imperials let us do what we want, I guess. They just won't let us live where we want. Something about keeping their control on us. You want to hear the rest? But it's not totally impossible to live up in the city, even for us Damascans. It just takes a whole lot of money. Way more than I got. It's not all bad in Lowtown though. At least there aren't any Imperials down here. Maybe they stay out just so we'll think it's better down here than it is. I mean, if something happens, it's a lot easier for them to round us all up. If we're already rounded up. It makes sense, doesn't it? The grown-ups say I'm just being paranoid. Whatever that means. Sorry for talking so much. I done listened to everybody to learn all that. What's so funny? Oh, I was just thinking back on the council speech, see? So many sweet words. I'm like to get a toothache. Ha! Come in, come in. I have many fine blades on display, forged each and every one myself. Look them over, but they're not for sale. The game won't let me buy anything. The south sprawl is at the bottom of the map, and the north sprawl is at the top. That's how maps always are, you know? You ever wish there were more ways to get up to the city? Sometimes I feel claustrophobic down here. Do you think dreams really can come true? Or are they just a way for us to escape our troubles? The other day, this scary looking man told me we'd be taking our kingdom back soon. If that's really true, then maybe it's okay for me to dream too. Well, the rebellion group is they're being pretty dumb. They're just telling everybody, oh yeah, we're gonna take back the kingdom soon. Oh yeah, we're gonna overthrow them. Oh yeah, we're gonna fight back. Yeah. I mean, shit. I mean, the Imperials are gonna end up hearing about it, and shit's gonna go down. Exit adventurer. You ever find yourself down in the sewers? Watch yourself, boy. They're crawling with creatures. You especially want to watch out for elementals. Don't linger in any one place too long, and you should be able to avoid them. Who do these Imperials think they are, keeping us from going where we wanna? You know whose fault all this is? That Bosch. That's who, dirty traitor. Yeah. I don't think anybody that I don't think Bosch is dead. I don't think Vaughn's brother is dead. I don't think the princess is dead. The only person that I think is actually dead is the king. It might even be a situation where, like, Bosch didn't actually kill everybody. Or he didn't want to, but he had to for more of a reason than what he said. I mean, we didn't see Bosch kill everybody. We just walked in, and everybody was dead, and there was Bosch. And Bosch did stab Bond's brother for really no reason. Like, I don't understand why he had to do that. I guess maybe because he was a witness. I just feel like there's probably more to that than that whole situation than the player's supposed to know about right now. Like, there's more to why Bosch was doing what he was doing. Or maybe not, but that's my prediction. That's what I think. It could go either way. Like, Bosch could have just actually killed all those people himself just for the reasons he said. But I think there's probably more to it. But I don't think Bosch is dead. Obviously, we never saw him get stabbed or get killed or anything. We just read that, or didn't read, like, the narrator told us that he was going to get killed for what he did. But I think he's still alive. I think Bond's brother is still alive too. And I think the princess that supposedly killed herself, I think she's still alive and probably leading a rebellion group. I'm most confident Bosch is still alive. I'm second most confident the princess is still alive, and third most confident that Bond's brother is still alive. I don't think the king is, obviously we saw the king, he appeared to be dead. I think he actually is dead. I feel sorry for that guy selling stuff in the courtyard. No one ever buys from him. I won't let that happen to me. I'm gonna be rich. You ever wish there were more ways to get up to the city? Sometimes I feel claustrophobic down here. Fighting against the Empire is all well and good, but it's not enough. You got to find something more to live for, a dream to follow. I don't know what kind of world he'll grow up in, but so long as there are people who follow their dreams, it can't be all that bad. See that man squatting down talking over there? They say he used to be a sky pirate. Don't know if he was a for real one or a for fake one though. Oh, no money, no job. I'm bored to tears. Ho, yo ho ho! I win. I beat everybody else in the courtyard. I even beat Philo here. Philo did say to meet in the courtyard, right? Ain't hardly sold nothing today. Can't expect the likes of these to put up hard gill, though. As well go on. Have a look. There was probably no need to buy that right now. Sometimes I play down the alley in front of the old Dollins, but I ain't supposed to go up to Southgate. Nope. I'm tired of training. I hate letting Philo down, but I don't really care about winning anyway. So I'll just wait here until I lose. But what if everyone decides to give up? Vaughn, is that you? Can't remember the last time I saw you down here to visit old Dolan. Arr, Vaughn! Here to see old Dolan. I'm just waiting for my friends, mates to show up. What's taking them so long? All this pirate talk reminds me of Ferris from Final Fantasy V, and how the first translation we got for the game was for the PS1 port, and they had Ferris speak like a very stereotypical pirate, and people didn't like that, but I didn't mind it actually. I didn't mind it. Because Final Fantasy V is supposed to be this goofy game anyway, you know. I mean, it's not super goofy, I don't think, but it's definitely supposed to be one of the more lighthearted Final Fantasies, which, I mean, they all have their lighthearted moments. But, so I didn't mind. I really did not mind her speaking like a pirate at all. I thought it, kind of added into the goofiness and the humor value of the game. Old Dolan was telling me how this place was once a great storehouse. That explains the passage up to Southgate. Back when they were moving freighting caravans from Giza plains through Southgate, they must have needed doors this large to pass through. Pity this is the only one that still works. The children just love listening to old Dallin stories. You can practically follow the sound of their laughter to his doorstep. Your hair is going crazy right now. The shops around here have had trouble keeping goods stocked since the war. These days, the only merchant with much of anything is over in the courtyard. If the Empire's protecting us now, how come we have to fight them before? It doesn't make any sense to me. Been thinking of heading up to Nalbina. Try and find a new job with the reconstruction. The pay's good, but it's hard work. My daughter won't talk to me lest we come to some out-of-the-way place like this. Says it's not right to the kids what lost their moms. Did the Empire invade so we would be forced to live like this? Old Dallin's place. Dallin the Darling.
Ah, if it isn't Von Ratsbane. Come for a tip on how to secure something bigger and in armor by the East Gate?
What? You already heard about that?
Wise I may not be, but well informed I am.
They'll get what's coming to them someday, believe me. But that's not why I'm here.
Do tell.
I want to know how to sneak into the palace. They've got to have some great stuff in there. Thought I'd partake.
Not one to mince words, are you, boy? The Empire protects all that hers, and that means the palace and all the treasures inside.
That's why I'm gonna do it. To take back what's ours.
So our champion of the sewers aspires to noble action. Admirable. Perhaps I can help you. Ah, now that I think on it, there was a rumor. Yes, a secret passageway into the palace walls, a door, and a magic stone that opens the way.
That's it. This is exactly why I came to talk to you first, Alan. So, where's this, magic stone?
Oh, I've had it for years, if I can remember where I've tucked it away.
I've heard all I need. So this, crescent stone, can I have it? There I can find that secret passage into the palace, right? Not much of a listener, are you? The crescent stone has lost its magics. Without the power of a sunstone, it will be of little use. Right, so where can I get one of these sunstones? You seek Giza Plains. Speak with the nomads there. You will find your sunstone. Leave by South Gate and continue south. Their village is not far. There are like to be beasts on the plains, so be careful, my boy. You don't have to worry about me. I'll be back before you know it. I need that sunstone, Vaughn. You should start by talking to the nomads on the Giza Plains. If you leave by Southgate, their village is not far. You may want to talk with the Moogle from the cartographer's guide in the southern plaza before you leave for Giza. It can't hurt to have him out. You go on to Giza Plains, be careful. Let's see, Giza Plains. Hang right here, and I'm practically at Southgate. This will be easy. Back when they were moving freight and caravans from Giza Plains through Southgate, they must have needed doors this large to pass through. Pity this is the only one that still works. I don't know why I did that. Okay, I think I'm ready.
I was headed to Giza Plains to take a look at those dark crystals they have. All fine and good until a group of monsters decided to take a look at me. Lucky that Noman village down south is as close as it is. I ducked in there and just barely managed to give those monsters the slip.
Welcome to the Chocobo stables. Only 500 kills. Should you wish to hire one Kubo? If you go for a Chocobo ride, just remember not to let yourself get carried away. Can't ride forever. Be careful, or you'll end up walking home. And don't forget that a Chocobo can't just sprint all the way, all the live long day. Gotta pace the poor things. Do right by your Chocobo. It'll do right by you. Heading out into Giza Plains? Be sure to get prepared.
What? Never seen a guard standing watch over a gate crystal before, boy? Very powerful, these. One touch can make you feel like new. And if you're fortunate enough to have a teleport stone, you can even teleport to any other gate crystal you've even been to.
A pity all these city gates don't have their own passage down to Lowtown, don't you think? You shouldn't need crystals to teleport. The game should just let you teleport anyway. And I don't know I don't know how I should feel about these chocobos yet. I don't know. I kind of just wish you were able to ride them and be able to sprint endlessly wherever you want. Here we go. More MMO combat. Oh, shit. Yeah, I guess I'll just refer to this as MMO combat from now on. Again, I would rather have turn-based or real-time combat. Action. I'll just refer to like combat in games like Kingdom Hearts or Final Fantasy VII Remake or Final Fantasy 15. I'll just refer to that as action because they're action RPGs. Action real time, and this is MMO real time. That's how it's going to be in my book. Yeah, I would prefer turn-based and action combat more than MMO combat. Get back here, you. Guess every time I attack it, it gets faster. Just 6 gil. That isn't even worth taking out of the barrel. Oh, another one. Let's see if I can manage a steal here. Wasn't able to steal. Master Thief. $38. Yeah, I've been able to level up some, or obtain something. Shit. Maybe I should go ahead and go for daggers too. I don't think I have any new equipment to put on Vaughn here. I have the Firefly, but I don't care to put the Firefly on anyway. I mean, nothing I obtain right now, this very second, I can use at the moment. Okay, I think I understand. I think I understand this part of it now. Okay, if I go over here to Light Armor 2, and under Light Armor 2 it says Headgear, Chromed Leathers, Headguard, Leather Breastplate. When it's highlighted in white, I think that's just saying I have it. And if it's in gray, that means I don't have it. And these are all the equipment that go under the Light Armor 2 category. Yeah. And as you can see, I don't have anything for daggers 2. Nothing for light armor 3. I don't have the spell Libra. I have the Firefly, but I don't want to use that. So this would be the only thing I can make use of right now. And I don't think there's even a point to doing it because I don't have any spells or anything that I'm using with Vaughn to consume his MP. So I think I might just hang on to my LP points right now because it's just there's no benefits in going ahead and unlocking something right now because I can't do anything with it right now. Now if I like go up to a chest and like get a Mage Master, then yeah, I might go ahead and unlock daggers too right then and there. The only beneficial thing I could see is if I do unlock something, some other stuff will unlock beside it, and maybe I could go ahead and unlock that too and like, take advantage of that right now. But being able to do all that is kind of unlikely at the moment. Nice. Alright, let's go for another steal with this thing. Come on, Vaughn. Don't run. Waterstone. Okay, now you can die. This one's actually fighting back. Alright, let's see what's over here. Yeah, I'm feeling this is going to be a long Let's Play. Alright, better make sure I always keep an eye on my HP. They're not doing much damage to me at the moment. Alright, probably don't want to face that thing over there. That probably wouldn't be wise. I'm gonna go ahead and potion up just in case. But probably one hit KO me anyway, so it probably will end up not mattering. You stay over there. I wish I could do manual saves wherever. I might would just save the game right here and try to fight that thing, because might as well. What's this thing about? The dark crystal radiates a brilliant light. I guess I can't do anything with it. Don't want to fight Birdman over there. Better be careful. Bird person. Yeah, don't want to fight bird person. Don't want to fight that thing either. Death is just everywhere. Honestly, as far as first impressions go, I would have to say, and right now it's not a fair comparison because I've played one game from beginning to end, and I'm still at the beginning of this game. There's, you know, once we get stuff like other party members and whatnot, the game might start to look and feel different. But as far as first impressions go, even comparing this game to the beginning of another, I would say I like Xenoblade Chronicles better than this game so far. Like you could do more shit early on. You got access to other party members earlier on. All I can do now is just steal and auto attack, basically. And also some other things like fleeing battles it seems to be easier in Xenoblade Chronicles than this game. Getting trophies out the ass. Let's check up on them actually real quick. Stole 50 times. Use attack 300 times. 5% done with the trophies in this game. So does that mean there's like approximately 80 trophies in this game? That's fucking crazy. Yeah, I think that means there's about 80 trophies in this game, so that's a lot of trophies. If I do say so myself. I probably should just heal up here. Gonna need to very soon. I'm living, oh my god. Okay. I'm living life dangerously. Holy shit. Living life stupidly, more like it. Premier Prestigator. Prestigator? Was that Bosch on the trophy? Maybe, maybe not. Now you get back here, rabbit. So I guess maybe Square Enix, maybe they thought like the MMO playstyle was potentially where the future was going. And obviously they made Final Fantasy XI before this, which is an MMO. Definitely plays as an MMO would. And well, this game has a MMO playstyle as well, so maybe they were thinking like, you know, Final Fantasy XI really wasn't back in the early 2000s. not everybody really could have access to play that game. Not everybody had the availability to play that game because online playing was a lot harder to do back then than today. So maybe they made Final Fantasy XII with the intentions of, okay, well, this will be the game for the offline players. If they can't play Final Fantasy XI, they can play this game and get a taste of the combat system and see how they like it. Maybe they'll get hooked on it and try to make online playing in their households happen, and maybe they could start playing Final Fantasy XI and future MMOs. Obviously, the main titled Final Fantasy games that are not MMOs, they've just converted to fully fledged. I just need to heal. Just heal. They've converted it to fully fledged action real-time combat. Like 15 and 7 remake. And what 16 is going to be as well. Honestly, I wish Final Fantasy was still turn-based. And honestly, I was somebody that was happy that Final Fantasy was going to real-time combat. I'm like, Final Fantasy going to real-time combat, becoming action RPGs to play similar to Kingdom Hearts. Awesome. Like, I was happy about it because I was always like that kind of always. Final Fantasy being turn-based always kind of like intimidated me from getting into it for whatever reason. So I was like, hell yeah, I love Kingdom Hearts. Now Final Fantasies, they're becoming action RPGs. Awesome. And I played 15. That game came out. And I played that. That was my first Final Fantasy. And I just thought it was okay. So there's something about the combat. It kind of felt like restricted in a way, if that makes sense. Like, I felt like there was something holding that game back in the combat. But I thought it was okay. I felt like I was missing a lot of context playing 15. I know they had that short anime and like that movie come out. And I didn't watch either of those. I didn't even know they existed. I just got the game and played it, and I think there was some context I wasn't quite getting when I was playing the game. But I don't know, I just thought 15 was okay. But then I didn't touch Final Fantasy again until years later when 7 Remake came out. And at that point I was getting more intrigued about trying out some of the turn-based Final Fantasy games. But at some point, I knew 7 Remake was coming out, and I just said, I'm just going to wait for 7 Remake to come out before I play Final Fantasy again. So I waited for 7 Remake to come out, and I really did. I really enjoyed that game when that first came out. When I first played it, I really enjoyed myself. And now I kind of have mixed emotions about it. Because I found out it looks like they're going to take things in a different direction from the original game, the original story. In a big way. And I just wanted a mostly faithful remake. I didn't care if they added stuff. And honestly, 7 Remake, the way that game goes, the way that game happens is fine, like, for the most part. But the whole, like, Arbiters of Fate shit, that, having those ghosts flying around and doing what they do, like, that's kind of annoying. And just basically, like, the stuff they hint at, like, again, big spoiler warnings. And that goes for this whole Let's Play. But they basically all but confirmed, like, hey, Zack's still alive at the end of 7 Remake. And Biggs is still alive. And if Biggs is still alive, like, I gotta think that Jesse and Wedge are still alive too. And like like, I don't want to sound like, oh no, these characters that died in the original game, they should stay dead. Like, but I think they should, because I just wanted a faithful remake for the, for the most part. Like adding shit in the game, that's fine. Like all the like mini games and stuff, and like expanding on the towns and stuff in 7 remake, that's cool. Like that whole chapter with Cloud going with Biggs, Wedge, and Jesse to the top plate, like that's cool. I'm for it. Throwing in some of those extra characters from like the Final Fantasy VII novel, which I didn't know existed, and I didn't know that's what some of these extra characters are from, to a little while back. Like adding in some characters like that, like adding in Leslie and have that chapter when you're in the sewers looking for Don Cornea with Leslie, like that's fine. I don't have a problem with any of that. But like all the everything that happens in 7 remake should be the same as like everything that happened in 7 should happen in 7 remake. Like they're just getting too out there with like 7 remake is not even like a remake. It's actually like it's more of a sequel to fucking Final Fantasy VII and the whole compilation. Like it's a different timeline where like the Sephiroth that got killed in 7 is trying to like take over. Like Sephiroth from Final Fantasy VII Original, after he died, has somehow like traveled through the live stream into this alternate universe where he's possessed himself, or his consciousness has gotten inside Genova, and he's going to try to change the future in that timeline to benefit him. And like Aerith somehow knows the future too. She knows what's going on. And Zack survives in another timeline, so there's like a third timeline opposite of 7 original and 7 remake, where Zack survives and he's still alive. It's just crazy. I just think they're doing way too much for 7 remake, so I just have mixed opinions about it. But back to what I was originally saying, like yes, they're not trying the MMO stuff anymore with current Final Fantasy games. Not the games that aren't actual MMOs anyway. And I don't know how 13 is. I always thought 13 was still like a turn-based Final Fantasy game. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's an MMO just like this. Shit. God, am I going to have to play 4 MMO type games in a row? This and the 13 trilogy. I think I pulled a muscle in my leg. I got to finish up today's work and get back to the village, but I'm not going anywhere like this. Oh, that's smart. It's just my luck. Anyway, I think that's going to do it for this one. So until next time.